I feel like I need to explain this because, like, do I think I really did disprove that, like, the Bible's all about shepherds and, like, you're all sheep and like, did I kind of disprove that idea? I think I have because poetes is your son, and then a father would be demiurge, which I think a demiurge for us would be a demigod, which would be like Hercules would be a demigod to me. Like I feel like I was afraid to commit to it, and like I feel like when we see it, we always think demigod. I argued that some of the words that these people use in the Greek language were made up, like around like mistranslating the Bible, and that's why Greek is a dead language, because like they worked so hard to make sure you can't understand certain languages, because like they were like the military, like you're not allowed to say that word, and people were afraid of those people. Like they would pay you to snitch. But see, we've got here poimene, kurios poimene mi kai uden mi astarse, which the Lord, what I translated as the Lord guides me and deals with me austerely, like, but like not really, because it actually means like he like either takes me very seriously, like he I don't know. I said he's never cold with me, and that would be like you take it like, because if you're cold with someone, like you ignore them, but like and I like the way it sounded, and I sounded, I think at some point I do have to care about what it sounds like. So like I want, the reason I really want to talk about this is because boy, menace, and have I seen P as B in Arabic? I feel like I it's something I forgot, but yes. Is that because they don't have a P in Arabic? They don't have a P in Arabic. And I feel like they really do be like a lot, like a bit become the. So boy menes me, like, and that's why I thought it was like parents me, and it has to do with like the way that a parent interacts with a child, like or with like a person that like needs to help them. Or a person that needs their help. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep messing up with my own wording. Like it's hard to be perfect, especially because like I'm changing my words around always now. Like everything I'm doing is always changing words around, but I still think that the rest of my translation was good. Which before I do the translation, I want to show you like one more time. There's poetes and then there's poimenes, and it has to do with boetes, like boetes. Boetes, which is like probably hey would be, I don't know. It might be boy, like alone, like, and that's one of the other problems. Before I read this, what does it normally say? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leads me beside still waters. He leads me in paths of righteousness or something for his name's sake. And then it says, like, he prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. I can't remember, but, truly mercy and goodness shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. But this is different because it says, my Lord guides me or parents me, or like we haven't decided like what it means, but it's like, I mean, it feels like it's like more controlling than guiding. Like it's like you control your kids that much, but like it's not like, but we don't have a word for parenting, and that's why I think it's probably guiding. Well, we do have a word for parenting, but like we don't really have a word for you don't really parent someone like as a verb, but you can clearly. Like, I mean, do my parents parent me? Coach me? My Lord coaches me and is never cold with me, is never like super serious with me, like might be like the translation. I want nothing more than for Chloe to know me. You make my children pause and they nourish me. My soul is content. ages ago, he sent me down a righteous path for the sake of my family's name. I've even explored Mesoamerican houses of the dead. I am never afraid because you are with me. Your chains and your bow staff comfort me. You prepare for me a beautiful dog. Whenever you're in a bad place, remember that Zeus is your uncle. Or you prepare for me a beautiful four-legged animal, which is probably actually what I think it might mean. Whenever you're in a bad place, remember that Zeus is your uncle. I am blessed. Being a father is intoxicating. Surely mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Yeah, I think my translation's better, and it's basically like that much Arabic. Eyes upon Chloes. I want something. Chloes. Eke mi queres que no sin. And then it says eyes again later, but it's not about the eyes. It's like about how I reverse engineered this language from like Egyptian, because I lived in Egypt and like all my friends were Egyptian. Like I didn't hang out with Americans ever. Like I had a rule, no Americans. Like even though I did, like I brought Americans with me, and like sometimes they invited me, so I like did go with them, because girls needed guys to take them to do stuff. But like I was really concerned with hanging out with Egyptians and learning Egyptian things, and like I reverse engineered the sayings because I took a college class like specifically on Egyptian Arabic, which I feel like it's a very, very rare class because they all teach you Fusha and Fusha, and I think Gar is a go, so it might be, but it's not in that situation because Kai, like because it ends. Because it is eons ago, but like but if it wouldn't be the beginning of a sentence clearly because eons ago Kai, so it'd be the end of a sentence, and that's why, yeah, it's not regular ordering. You have to think about the way that the like language changes, and a lot of it's based on like Arabic, is my opinion, and like I'm like thinking if I'm like the only person that knows this, like no one knows ancient Greek at all, and that's why I can't read the Iliad I just bought. All I know is Apollo brings the plague right away. Thanks, you made that, you got that across. And I always think I could just read the beginning real quick and see something. And it's crazy when you listen to Chris Tomlin's song and he's talking about you're the root of David. He is. And I don't know if that guy knows what the root of David is. Like that's the root of the house of David. That's David. Which like no one knows because like you don't even know like how to know that, and you have to know from like computer science. You wouldn't believe the things I know from computer science that I think come from Latin.